In this video I'm going to talk about the strongest CBD product that you can buy, which is the CBD paste. I'll demonstrate how to use it, talk about the strengths and the types available, and also the 3 different ways in which you can use paste. I do hope you like this video. If you do, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you can learn, live and share your CBD journey with me. Let's get into the video. Now, CBD paste is our best-selling product. It far outsells everything else that we sell. People buy it and they want to buy it again and again and again. And the reason being is it's because it is so effective. It's such a good quality product. So CBD paste, basically it comes in a syringe like this. It's like a black tar sort of material. Now, this is the very, very first extraction from the hemp plant. If you imagine the hemp plant is growing, the extract from it, this is the first extraction. It's raw, it's unrefined. Now, what they'll do with this paste is they will refine it down, they'll take some elements out of it and they'll add an oil to it, like an MCT coconut oil or olive oil or hemp seed oil, to make it into a CBD oil. And then that CBD oil will go into CBD gummies or it will go into capsules. So this is the very, very, very first, the beginning of the CBD cycle. So yeah, it's raw, it's unrefined, it's fantastic. It does have, it's full spectrum, so it has the terpenes, it has all the cannabinoids, including 0.2% THC. Now, THC, obviously if you take it in large amounts, it gets people stoned. However, legally in the UK, we're allowed 0.2% because it's such a minuscule amount, it's not going to cause any psychoactive effect. So this does have the legal limit of 0.2% THC. So this is great if you've got pain, sleep or mood. It's going to hit all of those 3 for you. Yeah, anybody that's got pain, they tend to, you know, if they try an oil and the oil hasn't worked that well for them, they'll go onto the paste and they stay on the paste because it's just really good. I use it for my own personal endometriosis disease. I use it for mood, sleep, you know, it's my best selling product and it's what I use the most of as well. Now, the dosage for this, because it's so concentrated, you only need a tiny little bit. So you only need like the size of a grain of rice. And all you would do is you would put the size of a grain of rice onto your finger and then you just lift your lip up, you wipe it onto your gum and then you can rub it in with your lip. It's very, very easy to do. Now, when we're going to put it into the mouth like that, it's going to get absorbed through the mucous membranes in your mouth within about 15 minutes. And it's going to last in the system for about 4 or 5 hours. So that's one way of taking the paste. Now, because like I said, it's raw, it's unrefined, it's very, very strongly tasting of hemp, you know, of cannabis. It tastes very strong, you know, so if you're very, very sensitive to taste, you know, this probably, you know, putting it into your mouth might not be a pleasant experience for you. But if you're anything like me or like lots of my other customers, you know, I'll just have a drink of water after I've had some and it just washes, you know, it just washes out your mouth a little bit. Now, if you really, really can't stand the taste, don't worry, because we also provide empty vegan capsules. So with these, all you do is you just open the capsule up and you can just squirt your desired amount into the capsule and you can swallow it. Now, the benefit to swallowing and digesting CBD is that although it takes longer to get into your system, it takes about an hour to travel through your digestive process, and you do lose a tiny little bit of CBD in that digestive process. It's the longest lasting method of delivery because it lasts in the system for about 8 hours. So yeah, so there's, what I like to say to people is if they're getting the paste, you know, try it in the mouth for a few days, see what the effects are for you, and then try it in a capsule for a few days, see what the effects are and see which way you like doing it the best. It can also work a lot better if you're swallowing that capsule, if you're taking it with other food like that's got any fats in it, or even with a cup of coffee with milk in, because it'll just mix with the fats from the food and just absorb a bit better in the stomach. Now, if say for instance you've been using the paste and you've been having the size of a grain of rice and you're wanting to get a better effect, you can increase the amount that you're taking just gradually increase it slowly over time. So go up to 2 sizes of a grain of rice, then go up to 3 sizes, go up to 4 sizes. Don't worry, you can't overdose on this. But the reason why I say start small and increase gradually is because, you know, if you don't need loads of CBD, there's no point in taking it. You may as well just take what you need. So start on a small amount and increase it gradually until you get to what we like to call your CBD sweet spot, which is the amount of CBD that's right for your body. And I mean, only you're going to know that by just listening to your body and seeing how you feel. Now, the third way that you can actually use it, which you might think, oh, I don't really want to do that, but you know, I've got bowel endometriosis, so you know, I was looking at suppositories online, CBD suppositories, and they're very, very expensive. So when I looked at the ingredients, I thought, you know what, I may as well just make that myself with a paste. So all I do with a paste is I have a little gummy mould, little teddy bear gummy mould, and I'll just put a little bit of the paste into the mould, and then I'll melt some coconut oil. I'll pour the coconut oil on top of the paste. I'll just swirl it around a little bit, and then I stick it in the freezer, and then voila, you know, an hour later, half an hour later, you've got some CBD suppositories that you can use either at the front or the back. So the second paste that I'll talk about today is from Dank Purple Dank. Now their paste is also full spectrum, but it's slightly different to ours because our paste is in a 5ml tube with 500mg of CBD in it. Their paste of 1000mg is in just in one mil of tube, so it's a lot more concentrated. So you know, if you're only having a size of a grain of rice with that, you don't even need a size of a grain of rice with that, you just need the tiniest amount because it's so concentrated. Now this is a full spectrum CBD product, but what they've done with this one is they've added terpenes from the cannabis plant just to make it taste a lot nicer. So yeah, the taste of this is a lot more, you know, is a lot more pleasant on the mouth. This doesn't come with capsules because it does taste pretty pleasant. It's pretty easy. If you wanted to digest it though, you'd just put some on your finger and you'd just swallow it instead of allowing it to absorb in the mouth. So it comes out of the cap, comes out of the syringe very easily, and it just has, you know, you just need the tiniest little bit. But when you're tasting that, you can really taste the terpenes. So yeah, it's a lot more pleasant to taste than Excite for Life. But you know, people do really love this one. So they're the 2 different CBD pastes that we do at Excite for Life, our CBD shop. And you can either come to the shop and visit us, or you can buy the CBD paste online on our website. We always have great special offers that you can mix and match across our entire range. So you could get buy 2 get 10% off, buy 3 get 15% off, buy 4 get 25% off, and buy 8 and get 30% off. And like I said, you can mix and match, so you could get a CBD paste, you could get a vape, you could get some gummies, you could get a cream, and you can get massive discounts on that. The more you buy, the more you save. So I do hope you'll like this video. Please subscribe so you don't miss my next video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.